It took 4 years, but we did it, fellas. We're live.
We're live?
Yo, this guy
Oh, wait,
got
we're
in
live?
again. What in the world? I don't know how to get. I don't know how he keeps getting in. Fuck. I can't speak. I really get the glitch, so probably.
We're live.
I gotta bring this guy out. I gotta bring him over here. All right, Dom is AFK. Welcome back to another Unfunny Podcast. You're massive right now, Caleb.
Oh yes, I was just.
You're huge. Are you listening to the royalty-free music that I've provided?
Oh no, I have not. That on right.
All right, dude, he's in again. What in the world?
It's kind of a monster.
He's insane. Geo
Said he's
confirmed
the only
Luna.
one.
Oh, that's a bad word.
Good stuff.
Well, so first off, I'd like to say thanks for everyone back here. I think we've. Oh no, what the hell? How are there so many people? I don't even know where half of them are.
What do you mean?
Huh? Well, because like look behind us. There's probably only like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 people, but there's like what 6 other people. Wait, what? Okay, wait. I can't do math. All I'm saying is there's a majority of people missing here. Either way, here we are, back on the podcast, back on the grind, doing another one. We're gonna have a good time. Dominic is gone. Someone stole his food. He ordered food on DoorDash, and then I guess they canceled it, and now he doesn't get paid. He doesn't get his money back for a while.
Money refunded, but for like a week.
Yeah, so it sucks basically, is what I'm hearing. Caleb, if you could do me a favor.
Yes.
You see the 2018 Happy New Year right there?
Yes.
Can you open that door?
Can I open the door?
Yeah.
Can in fact open this. There you go.
Hello.
Who is that?
I'm back.
Who is that?
Sorry.
Yeah, who is that?
Is it your father?
No,
Is
that's
it
not my
is it your
dad.
grandpa?
No.
Is it your grandpa?
I have no idea who that man is.
Oh.
I'm back. We can start now.
We've already started.
Oh, all right.
There's quite a lot of people in here.
Yeah,
What is happening?
I don't know. There are now 2 people.
Some
who
guy
have not-
has written death on the wall. I think. Yes. Death to. I'm not gonna look at the rest of that sentence. But yeah, we're hanging out today. We've started with a good amount of people in here. I'll just. You know what? No, it's fine. They'll figure it out. Okay. So, fellas, Happy New Year. It's gonna be 2020 in an hour and 4 minutes actually. What
Yeah.
do you, what are you doing?
Are you okay?
No, I'm not. I'm actually suffering. What's your what is it called? New Year's resolutions? You got anything you want to do?
Oh yes, that's what we were talking about last time. I said it last time was I think probably working out more, probably getting more exercise. And probably I wanted to by the end of the year, I quote unquote said I wanted to become a partner on Twitch, which I don't know if is very feasible, but I'd like to stream a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to promote myself.
Uh,
Really show off what I've got.
Well, you stream like every day. I'm not sure how your follower count looks nowadays. How many do you have?
I'm at 352 actually.
352?
Yeah, the last week or 2 have been going like really well.
Jesus. You're gonna overtake me soon. Just like in like followers.
What, on YouTube?
Yeah.
How many do you have on YouTube? It's like 400.
I have 388 right now, I think.
388. All right. Well, I mean, my goal was to eventually get to 384, but I don't know, I'm close. Dude, how are there more? Jesus.
They've all gotten in.
It appears so.
The
Is there any
drawing
way to
swastikas
disable,
on
like,
the wall.
audio?
I just have the game turned down.
I'll turn the game volume.
Yeah, just turn the game down. They're drawing swastikas. They're writing profanities on the wall. These guys are going insane.
There's a zombie.
He's frozen in animation. But yeah, we seem to have like gotten quite a bit of people in here. Wow.
What about you, Ryan? Do you have any resolutions?
I want my hygiene to be better. My teeth are currently like non-existent. I'm not sure if you know, but like I'm basically dying in the mouth. It's pretty gross. Especially now that I know. I think because I'm not sure if I've told you, but before I got my braces, and now I have my braces off, but before I got braces, there was a time where what am I saying? There was a period of time where I did not go to the dentist for a while, and I had gone to the dentist just to get things checked up before I got my braces on, and the guy said to me, he was like, "Hey, when was the last time you've been to the dentist?" And I was like, "Probably 2 years ago." He's like, "You haven't been to a dentist in 6 years." And I'm like, "Oh." I'm like, "Really?" And and they sit me down, they scan my face, you know, with their crazy.
We have 9 people in here.
No, yeah.
With their dentist guns?
Yeah, with their dentist gun, they scan me. They say scanning business like Alex Jones.
Looking like a combine from...
Yeah, like a Half-Life combine. Or like a stalker, you know, just like really skinny. I've got things on my face, like metal. And I'm like, just dying. And they're like, "Alright." Dude, this dog is going off. But he's like, "You got 9 cavities and 2, what are they called? Root canals. So... He's shooting me. So the root canals were in 1 molar on each side, the far back ones. And they basically were like, "Alright, so here's the procedure. We're gonna take a drill, and we're going to drill down your molar and all the way into your jaw." And I said, "I don't want that." So instead they pulled them out. I am now missing 2 molars. 1 on each end. It's you would never notice it, because of the symmetry of it. But
I think I'd call that a W.
Essentially, my mouth hurt so bad. There was probably like a 3-month period where all I ate was applesauce. Like even bread was too hard to. It was too. My teeth were too sensitive to chew bread. It would hurt so bad. So I just ate like any kind of mush item. And then I got the braces on, and then that continued where I couldn't eat anything like that was harder than like a gummy. It was a tough time. Braces weren't fun, but now I have them off, and I'm gonna reject my retainers so I can get them back.
Oh wow.
But yeah, New Year's resolution. Let's take better care of those teeth, fellas.
How about you, Dom? Anything for you, Dom?
Not really a resolution, but I wanted to get started on my YouTube channel. I have an idea for.
Oh yes, yeah.
And at least get out a video or 2 by the end of the year.
I think. Oh, by the end of the year? Yeah, no, like. I believe
yeah,
you will.
Probably more than like 2.
Probably more than 2. Yeah. Well, are they going to be well edited? Hopefully, well, yeah.
I'm hoping, yeah. There would be.
What's the style you're looking for?
I'm
like
looking for like a video essay, more like it basically. I basically have to write an essay on whatever soundtrack I'm talking about before I actually start making the video, because that would essentially be the script, is a whole analysis of it.
Got it.
So.
For overlay footage, would you like me to
record what?
some surfing, so you can.
No, I would have gameplay of the game I'm talking about.
Oh, so you don't want CS:GO surfing commentary?
It's not commentary.
Yeah.
It's not commentary.
Except I'm really bad at it, so it'd just be fun.
It's you falling for 30 minutes, yeah.
Oh man, that sounds cool though. I'm excited for it.
Hold on, I have an idea.
You have an idea?
I've banned 1 man. The first ever band. The first band of the podcast. Wait, what's his name?
You should ban this guy who keeps
GLF to
shooting you in the
0.
head.
Well, I can't even hear the sounds of it. It does not bother
Hey,
me at all.
He was saying the N-word before I turned my
Yeah, but it's on YouTube.
I keep
down.
mine off all the time, and this is a YouTube stream. It doesn't really matter. But I mean, like, you know, I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me. Yo,
True.
look at that guy. But yeah, fucking Dom. I didn't even know you wanted to start a channel until like just now.
It was an idea that I thought of with my roommate at 6 a.m. Like a week before the semester ended.
Wow, that's cool, bro.
Is it like just a gameplay channel or
Oh, that's
what?
cool, bro.
No, it would be
And he's gone. Let's go, Pockets.
analyze soundtracks to video games and like how they like mesh with gameplay and stuff like that depending on what it is. And I drafted up a list of about 25 or 30 games that I
Really?
know I want to go over at some point. Yeah,
That sounds really interesting, actually.
like my first episode's gonna be FTL.
I've only played
And-
probably like 5 minutes of that game.
Like I have a lot of thoughts about it. It's hard to get it down on paper.
No, yeah, I get that. There's a lot of stuff that I sometimes want to do, but like I would like to review games. I think that's a really fun thing to do, but I am not a script writer in any means. Like when it comes to writing or pre-planning, I'm awful at it. The furthest I can do is get people together and then set a time like we do with the podcast. But like I remember for I did a review on a VR game. It was called Jet something. Caleb, we played it together.
Jet Set Radio. Oh, Jet Island.
Jet Island. I did a review for Jet Island, and I did not write a script, and I basically botched it, but I didn't botch it like to the point where it was unwatchable, because it actually got like 200 views, which is pretty good for the majority of my compared to the majority of my content. But I basically wrote down points that I wanted to get at and then just rambled about those points. And then I was like, okay, time to switch to another point, and then so on and so forth. But it's hard, like writing and then like performing that.
I thought it was pretty good.
I mean,
As much as I want it would be like it wouldn't really suit the type of video I'd want to make, so I'm pretty sure I'd have to write basically an essay on whatever I'm talking about, like half script, half essay.
Speaking of channels, Caleb, when are you gonna get yours off the ground? I mean, you haven't really been doing too much, from what I can tell.
Yeah, I know. I only made that most recent video. I think that's also another resolution. I think I'm going to try and edit videos. I definitely need to get on that whatever the hell we played.
Cry of Fear.
Yeah, Cry of Fear.
I-
I'm gonna save that VOD. Get all those clips.
I've kind of been wanting to make a video about Battlefront 2 because we have been playing the shit out of that game, but I have not
Yeah, no,
recorded
that'd be
any
good.
kind of content for it yet. But it's been like so much fun. I don't know, like with Battlefront and Star Wars lately, I've been like on a high for it. Like I've been eating it up, like for the past like 3 days. Ever since I think it was ever since we watched Last Jedi. We being like me and other people. Like I just started freaking out about Star Wars. And now I want to watch all the other things too, but right now I'm in the middle of watching Mandalorian.
Oh, bro, you're gonna when you get to the last episode, W, like big W.
I'm excited for it. I want to.
Yeah.
I almost debated not streaming so I could sit in bed and watch Mandalorian.
I watched it all in one night. And I went to bed at like 5.
No, yeah. You had disappeared for I'd say like the whole day.
4 hours.
And then at like it was either 3 or like 2 a.m. you just joined the Discord. You said just watched all of Mandalorian, and then you left.
No, Ryan, that was like 4 a.m.
Was it 4 a.m.?
It was like 4 or 5 in the morning. Yeah, because I started. It was 4 hours because each episode's 30 minutes. It's 8 episodes, basically 4 hours. Then I joined. I saw you and Ethan were playing Hunt Showdown Discord at like 5 in the morning. I'm like, yo, I just watched all of it, and I left and went to sleep.
Now, I don't know, like, The Mandalorian is, like, real cool. So it's, like, basically the latest in the timeline with Star Wars. So,
Yeah.
it's so crazy how, like, it all works. But with Battlefront, do you think they could ever do a Mandalorian content pack?
Maybe.
For sure. They'll probably have something like that in the future.
I was thinking of what Mando's kit could be, because I don't know his name yet. They just refer to him as Mando so far for me. He has a grapple, and I think he could be the first gunner with kind of like a force push, but instead it's a grappling hook that he shoots out and pulls people towards him, you know?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
He could use the rifle of his. It could be like a set amount of shots that deal like massive amounts of damage, and on last killed, or like if it last hits someone, just for like the effect, it like vaporizes them, because that's what his rifle does. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that I want in Battlefront now that they're like starting to do a lot of shit for it. It's become like a really cool game. But yeah. Hey Dom.
Yes.
In game, can you get up real quick and you see the door, the 2018 Happy New Year right behind you? Can you open that?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Why are you asking me?
Who is that?
I don't
Who is
know.
that, Dom? Who is it, Dom?
I have no idea who that is.
Why do you keep us? So where did you get this?
I looked up Happy
Alright, I'll
New
leave
Year.
the door open.
You looked up Happy New Year and got that.
And I got this picture of this wrinkly, like, rosy-cheeked man. Look at his nose.
It looks like a picture you'd see like vice president, and then it's like
vice
him,
president
of like a company.
No, yeah, he looks important.
He's a principal.
Also, we have no Happy New Year 2020 pictures in here. We only have two, being the 2018 and the 2012.
I like the 2012.
You do? I mean, I think it looks
yeah.
nice. It's a nice picture of like I believe that to be New York, right? And those fireworks going off. What is that? Where is that?
There's a lot of boats on the
I have
water.
no idea.
Is that New
Yes.
York?
That's Boston.
Is that it is?
I have no idea.
So then why did you say
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Boston?
I don't know. Who's the man on the wall?
You said it is Boston.
Who's the man on the wall?
Do you want me
Who
to
is
look
he?
it up?
Who's the man in the closet?
I'm gonna look it up. All right.
What?
For all the SoundCloud listeners, there's a picture of a man on a door against the wall, and we don't know who it is.
Like put
He
it on
just
like
got there. How did he get there? We don't know.
put on like 10i and like reverse image search.
No, I can find it myself.
do
Maybe.
it.
Anyways, on the other on a different topic, Caleb, you asked my manager Cream Morrison earlier today what digital art software I use. Are you looking to get into digital art?
No.
Well then, why did you ask? Why did you put Cream
For-
through that?
A viewer of his who wanted
Yeah.
to know what software that they could use to draw, and he said, "Oh, my friend Ryan draws with software. Let me ask him." So we called up your office, and Cream answered the phone, and asked what software.
For everyone who
Okay.
doesn't know, the SoundCloud listeners, the Tower Unite joiners, Cream Morrison is my manager. He's basically who picks up the phone with me, or for me, and talks to everyone, communicates and arranges things. So that's a little lore for the Unfunny Podcast we're just dropping in. So yeah.
Yes, of course. However, I'm not opposed. I really want to get I'll keep in mind that.
You're
that
cutting
program.
out.
Yeah, you're cutting out, brother. Are you saying you
Sorry,
want
let me say that again. I said I'm not shutting down the idea of doing digital art because I have considered getting a drawing pad, which I probably will soon enough. Who knows? But I'll keep in mind your program.
Do you know what kind of art you would want to start like doing?
Literally anything.
Literally anything.
From like characters to anything.
I would like to see what kind of like stuff you would do if you got your grubby little man hands, your midget hands on a tablet.
Grubby little man hands on
your little grubby mitts, your little dog paws, mutant dog hands on a drawing tablet. Because I feel like if you tried, you could start getting good at art, and I want to see how you would develop like going for that. And art's a pretty fun thing. It can be unfun sometimes. Right now, I'm in like a huge art block. Like I don't know what to draw, or like what to do with my life essentially. But I'm trying. I've actually took a commission, and I'm working on that right now. And I don't know how much I'm gonna get paid, but we'll see. We'll see.
Are you putting your life's effort
Nope.
into it? Oh.
Oh, well, actually, no. I'm not gonna say that. I am putting effort into it, but like I'm not going buck crazy. I'm staying within the zones of where I work. Like I'm not gonna push further because I don't want to like experiment with a work that will be someone else's. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah. Dom, do you do any kind of art? And now this isn't just drawing. This is just like any kind. Like I know you play an instrument. It's the
Yes.
No.
Flute.
Flute?
Yes.
Tuba.
The sax.
Tuba.
The polar opposite. That's really the only art I do. Drawing is like obviously interesting, but like I don't have the patience for it. If I get frustrated with it, I'll just be like, "Fuck this," and then leave it. So I don't want to like invest in something I'm gonna have a really, really difficult time getting into. Like the idea of it's nice, but like I don't think it's for me.
Yeah, I don't know. When I first started art, I think I was probably in like, well, what got me into art was I think I was in 3rd grade, and some weird little like demon kid, just kind of like crawled up to me on all fours, like a little
yeah,
like Grievous. Grievous used the his little crawl ability, and he like unfolded up to me, and he was like, "Hey, look at this."
He said General Kenobi.
He said Kenobi. Kenobi. And he showed me this little drawing of his, and I was like, "Wow, that looks damn cool." So that got me into it, but I didn't start drawing until probably like 8th grade, and then from there I kept going. And I felt like I have been in stasis since my freshman year. I don't feel like I improve ever, and it sucks because I can't tell if I am improving or not. I don't know. I mean, you guys haven't seen my recent drawings, I don't think. It's been a while.
See, any other type of like creative work I do is I like world building and character building a lot.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I have numerous like RPG books that I have never used, but I have like I could right now run a game of like D&D, Shadowrun, and Vampire at the same time because I just have like the 3 settings I just write in my spare time because I don't know, it's so interesting to me to like make a plot and then have like dynamic characters in the form of like players in the game who will change things and like do unexpected things, so you have to like react to that.
I think with my world building, how I do it is I will draw a character and then put it into a world. So I have a few it's an unnamed they're unnamed projects, but like they will look somewhat similar. I think you've seen a few. Like there's like I have like a plant-based series of drawings, and then I have like a more horror, Silent Hill-ish type group of drawings, and they both belong to separate worlds. It's just that all I develop for them is like what their purpose is to serve in that world, and that's about it. But I've never like written a story. But yeah, Caleb, do you write at all?
Like, like at all?
I don't know. Like when it comes to creative forms of writing, do you pick any of that up?
I'm trying to think. The only times I've ever written at all, other than essays for schoolwork, has been writing D&D campaigns, writing. I think I wrote scripts before for videos, and writing. Probably writing in a journal, documenting. Such as like a life. Like I basically had a diary.
Oh, I've done that a few times. Though I take like 4-year breaks in between doing it, and I find the one before and I burn it.
I do that exactly. I think I usually too, and I comment on things that I used to do, and I laugh at it.
No, I found one under my bed when I was moving, and I opened it, and my eyes couldn't withstand like the amount of like, shame.
No, I should read you some of the stuff. My journal, like I have a journal, so I get to go back and like see like what year. Sorry, like my whatever-year-old self couldn't even properly write, and it was kind of sad. which makes me kind of concerned because I want to see like other people's writing when they were that young as well. Because I'm kind of scared I was just actually dumb stupid. And I physically couldn't write for my life. But maybe I'm wrong. Oh, that's what I was. Get a drawing pad. I was gonna go get a drawing pad.
Like for writing, I have the same thing for writing where it's like I'll start something and then I'll leave it on my fucking Google Drive for like a month. And then I'll look back at it and I'm like, what was I thinking? And I just delete the entire thing.
Actually, do you know what got me? So, I can't really say I'm into art, but like slight art, I guess.
Slight.
Like what yeah, because I want to say like whenever I get the chance, I will. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do stuff. Is CAD. I used to do CAD. Computer-aided design.
Oh.
And
how does that work?
Like I'm very good. I'm very good at designing things in computer-aided design, which is like it's basically like 3D modeling and stuff like that. And so I was very good at doing that. But what was to sketch, and somehow like my brain was big enough to comprehend that there are different types of drawing styles. But whenever I would draw, I'd probably do like straight lines, and then I'd erase, and I'm like, this doesn't work. And then someone introduced me, our teacher introduced me to short lines. You know, funny enough that I couldn't do that on my own. But it's like, like short strokes of drawing. That like greatly improved how everything looked when I was drawing. Because I could get exactly what I wanted without having to exactly erase it, and it also kind of gave it of being like, I don't know what to call it, grainy.
That sounds pretty.
Where did my money go? All my money's gone. Oh god.
Fuck, I'm trying to think. I had a question. I had something to talk about, and I've gotten invested in your story, and now I've lost it entirely.
Of what? Of CAD or?
CAD. Is that like a? See, I have no
class.
idea. It sounds really confusing to me. Is there
It's
like
not. It's not at all. It's just a program.
Do you have any kind of some remnant, some like fucking like fossil that you can show me of this?
Yeah, actually,
that
yeah.
you've done?
Yeah. Hold up. Continue talking about stuff. I'm going to find.
Send me a picture. I'll put it up on the canvas. We'll get on the canvas. We'll show everyone here what you've done. There's women
Oh.
sleeping in my house.
We'll
I'm
show
telling you.
everyone what you've done.
I'll show everyone what you've done.
The Sith control
The Sith
everything.
control everything. I think actually that's... Is that what I wanted to talk about? Fuck. I can't remember. I'm actually going through like light amnesia or I can't remember what that's called either. I'm losing everything. What's it called when you forget things? Dementia. I'm going through like a short-term phase of dementia right now.
You're getting amnesia?
You had it right on amnesia. Dementia's something else.
Oh, what is dementia? What's the difference? Wait.
Amnesia is like, let's say if you get into like a car crash and you forget like the last month of your life. That's amnesia.
That sounds awesome.
But dementia is... dementia's complicated. I don't know. There's a lot...
If you could forget any year of your life, do you know which one you'd want to forget?
I don't
Meeting
know.
Ryan.
Meeting me. Oh, I had
Meeting
forget it.
someone else.
And then, wouldn't that be awesome though? I forget us meeting, and then you trying to explain to me that we met. And
I was thinking about this the other day. I was thinking, what if I had this whole thought in my mind, where I was like, I thought to myself, it would be cool if I could go back in time to when I was a kid with the knowledge that I have now. And then I was thinking more on it, and I was like, oh shit, but then I would never lead into the events of meeting all of my friends. But then I was like, but technically I would know their names and everything about them, at which times things would happen. So I think for Joe, I said, around like 2013, I would meet up with Joe. I would look him up on the internet, and I'd message him and give him a bunch of information about himself. And if that doesn't scare him off...
And then scare the shit out of him?
Wait, that's creepy.
If that wouldn't scare him off if he hasn't met Gnomski, then I would probably find Eddie or Caleb. And I would say everything. I'd come up to you as like, hey, I time traveled and I fucked up. I didn't meet you the same way, so I'm forcing it through here. And then we'd become friends. And I would have like a heightened state of mind because I'm like double the age by the time I am now.
I think you would just be insane. I don't think they'd actually be your friend if you come up to someone and say, hey, I know everything about you and everything that's gonna happen.
Well,
I came from the future.
I feel like if you're convincing enough, you can make it work. And then if you tell them about like events that are gonna happen, you're like, yeah, Trump's gonna be elected here, and then he is. It's like, okay. I mean, they'd still like you. You just have to build up to it. But I would definitely introduce myself as the guy that traveled back in time and then came forward and reintroduced himself, knowing everything about everyone.
Also, I'm having a hard time. Are saved on. So
You're cutting out.
Yeah, you're kind of dying
what the
right
fuck? What the fuck? So, like I said, I'm trying to find my work, but I think it's saved on a hard drive somewhere.
Oh, your work.
But yeah, for CAD.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and search in my email.
Okay. Another thing, isn't it crazy that 100 years from now, people will be referring to now as the 20s?
It's almost like I knew what he'd say.
I think I might have mentioned this to you before, Caleb, but I find that to be such a weird concept.
I think we talked about it yesterday.
No,
it's not the 20s. It's not the 20s yet, technically.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
It's the teens right now.
Okay, because what? It's 11:34.
Yeah. Who said that? It was this morning. It was Thomas, I think. He was like, you said it's the 20s, and you're like, oh no, not the 20s yet. Or sorry, no, it was Mason.
Well, for some people somewhere it's the 20s. Like, time zones that are ahead. Which time zone is the furthest ahead? What is the most future? Who's living furthest in the future right now?
China.
Is it China? Do they have the furthest?
I don't know, that was a guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna look this up because this is something I want to know about.
Search up the furthest time zone from EST.
True.
Well, it'd be the furthest time zone from all time zones.
Dude, no, because if you have to use one, you have to use one time zone as an anchor point, because if you say that, then you say that about any time zone.
Yeah.
What?
Because if I say it's the furthest from EST is not the furthest from PDT.
I'm looking stuff up about it, and it's a lot of reading, and now I'm uninterested. I can't sit through it. It's not gonna work for me, fellas. I still can't remember what I wanted to talk about. My dementia is destroying me right now. Like, my mind is shattered. What the hell was I thinking? What was I thinking?
Good question.
I don't know, Caleb. Are you still looking for your thingy?
Yeah, I think I Actually, I might have some. Board TL, board TR, BR. Top right, top left.
Yeah. Are these the blast coordinates?
Yes.
Are these the orbital strike coordinates? I'm in the AT-AT, delivering an orbital strike right now.
Okay, let me see if these will open.
The more you talk about it, the more I want to go play. I don't know. That game is eating my life away.
It is very good.
It is too good. I go to the dentist in 3 days, and my teeth look awful. And I'm afraid of getting flamed by my dentist. Because that's what they do.
Them. Yeah.
Well, no, it doesn't matter if I brush them because they're decayed.
Yeah, I mean, still, brush them right before you go, because it gets rid of any, like, shit you might have from that day.
No, I'll just eat, like, fucking garbage. I'll go to the compactor in the back of my work and just start eating out of the trash can. And then when I show them my ID, it's gonna be a picture of that man on the wall over there. Like, this is me, Kareem Morrison.
Kareem Morrison.
That's your manager. So,
All right, this is Hold up.
Oh, are you sending it in? Are you dropping?
Yeah. This is the best I've got. It's when I was making a Monopoly board, but it was called Mesonopoly because it was Mesoamerica, I think.
Oh wait, I remember this.
You do?
I remember the Mesoamerica Monopoly board. Yes, I've seen this.
It's not like my best work because I've made an entire. But.
You should get into guys. Let's make a game. Oh wait, that's what I wanted to talk about. Okay.
That's what you.
I had this fucking idea for a game today. All right. So, I was watching Mandalorian on my break, hanging out, looking at a bounty hunter collect bounties and kill randoms, I guess. And I was thinking, wouldn't it be awesome if there was like an MMO all about bounty huntings and hunting each other? Like, and I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, well, it wouldn't be like senseless killing all around. But basically, through the collection of bounties, you would raise your own bounty, and like
that sounds like a game. I feel like that is.
I think Arcade kind of has the same deal, but either way,
bounty.
So like it's a bunch of players.
Game.
It's basically, if you were to start it fresh, a bunch of players would be getting random bounties of each other, but like it would be massively open world. So if a player like logged off and logged back in, and like there could be ways of like hiding from other players if you have a large bounty. Like if like you're like worldly wanted, you could buy like something to hide your name, or like you could just stay logged off. And, like, you could ask people around, like, hey, when's the last time you saw this guy? It's like, I don't know, he walked into the fucking, like, inn, never came out, never saw him. Just, like, a whole game. The fuck was that?
True.
Daddy! It's Post
Caleb, go punch your sister in the mouth.
Punch her in the
go punch her in the fucking throat. Tell her to shut the fuck up. Tell her I'm podcasting, and then literally just kick her in the mouth.
Shut up, Mom. I'm podcasting.
Yeah, no problem. Yo, Post Malone's got lightsabers behind him.
Post Malone's got lightsabers behind him?
Yeah, he's got a bunch of lightsabers.
He's probably a Sith. Either way.
A Sith wearing all pink.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I don't know. I want that to exist. I want a bounty hunting game where where it's super difficult to find who you want to find. That way, like,
So then what's the reward? You need a reward system.
the reward system is money. Money gets you gear. Better gear you have, the easier it will be to kill someone else. So, like, you know, if someone's got a massive bounty because they've gone around and killed a bunch of people, then they're probably going to be pretty geared up. So if you have this one man in mind, you might want to take on lower bounties.
Gear, invisibility, grips, or what the fuck am I? Grapple.
Name hiders and whatnot.
By invisibility.
Yeah,
because,
temporary
like,
invisibility.
you hide your location for like 30 minutes, and like no one can track you for 30 minutes or something.
Yeah, and you could like, and then you could like split like
off the grid. You call it off the grid.
Yeah, like an off the grid type.
Yeah,
deal.
there's like a map shit.
You could split bounties with people or whatnot, and then you could double cross them or something. We gotta make a game. We gotta make a game, fellas. We gotta make a first-person shooting MMO right now about bounty hunting.
First-person shooting MMO.
About bounty hunting. The craziest shit in the world. But we'd have to... I'm trying to think of the rules of it, because I want this to exist. Because, like, bounty hunting is cool. People bounty hunt now. Are you aware of this? The bounty hunting community?
Yeah, but I don't think it's...
It's not cool.
It's
oh,
for
no,
like...
cool. It's just like
people who if it's for like people who skip their car payments or skip bail.
Yeah, but it's still bounty hunting.
Also, like, have you heard like there was some big news story about how they got the wrong person and then the bounty hunters basically just shot and killed the person.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like they murdered the
like
wrong
Boba
person. They
Fett.
murdered someone, and they wasn't even the person they were looking for. And it's like, it's kind of scary, like how little laws there are around like bail bond hunters.
That's why
and
it's
stuff like
cool.
That. No,
that's why it's cool.
Because there's like barely any laws around
Exactly.
it. So like, there's no
you're
jurisdiction
like a
of
freelance
like
cop. You're like Sam and
they
Max
can have-
driving the open road.
It's basically like they don't have the restrictions of cops. Like you can just like have an assault rifle and be a bounty hunter.
Yeah, can we do that?
No. In real life.
Yeah, there are bounty hunter YouTubers.
That's don't make a YouTube career.
We're gonna
out
make
of
a
fucking,
YouTube career out
out
of
of
bounty hunting.
chasing down people.
We're gonna
who
go
owe
around.
money.
We're gonna be tackling people. We're like, who are you, with the police? We're like, no. It's like we're the retard.
I want to do that with friends.
We're the Unfunny Podcast.
Unfunny Podcast.
I want to do that with friends now.
The unfunny.
I want to bounty hunt my friends.
No. I want us to have like type of game going that's like always going on.
I had an idea for that with the people that I work with. It was basically gonna be the concept of murder, where
the concept of murder.
Yeah,
you actually kill someone.
Yeah, you actually kill someone and they fucking die, and you throw their body in the compactor. But no, basically how it would work is, everyone, you know how in murder one person has the knife, one person has the gun, right?
One person has the gun, yeah.
So how it would work is one person would get a red marker, someone would get a green marker,
and they start drawing pictures.
And basically, you want to, like, mark everyone with the red marker without getting seen, essentially. And then once you mark someone, they can't rat you out. They can't, like, cheat or anything. They basically can't disclose any information about who got them. And I feel like that would be a fun time. Because I feel like people would be really creative. And it was funny because I was doing this with people I work with. So someone brought up the argument that it was like, okay, well, if someone dies on the job, and like at this specific time frame,
someone dies on the job.
I'm using that as like reference of like how it
you're
works.
working the popcorn stand.
Yeah,
someone gets shot.
Yeah, someone dies. But yeah, so if someone gets marked on the job, you could just look at the schedule, see who is working that time. And I was like, yeah, but imagine how much of like a mindfuck or like how much you'd throw someone off if you went into work while you're not scheduled and did it.
That's so extra though.
Yeah, but like no one would expect it. Everyone would be looking at each other because now all the innocents don't trust each other even more,
But then,
especially
like,
of these certain people.
And then it gets down to like the last two people, and you're like, "Fuck, it was him."
Exactly. I think that'd be super fun. I don't know. I want to make a bounty hunting game, and I want to mark people with markers.
I really wanted to get into making a game. I have to get, a little bit more better understanding programming. but I feel like I could bare minimum what I could start with is like a text-based bounty hunt. I feel like that's possible. I could do that.
Like a text-based adventure game?
Yeah.
I just got a message. What the hell is this? Oh, it's Theo.
But yeah, to work on, I haven't even worked on. I mean, shoot, I've worked with CAD, so maybe I could even create maps and shit. But
so far the furthest I've gone is with Blender, and Blender's super fun. Like that shit's easy, especially if you have a tablet. I've tried making like certain models. It gets complicated, especially if you're making anything larger than like a head. Cause then you have to like build out different joints, and then like I don't know, it gets really specific the more into it you get. But it's really interesting. Blender is super cool. It's really cool seeing what people make with it too. If you go on the internet, on YouTube or whatever, and look up like speed builds or speed blends, I don't know what they call it. I think they call it speed paints actually, of just people building shit in Blender. It's like really damn cool, like what people make. I don't know.
yeah, no, Blender's awesome.
Like,
Yeah, it seems like.
I would want to make a game. It doesn't even have to be what I want to make. It could be anything. I just want like a ground in it, like some sort of first project to kickstart the inspiration to more projects. I would love that. I want to learn how to make decent music so that I can make music for games and all that. It'd be a good time. I'd have a lot of fun with that. I remember when Gnomesky wanted to make Peeps the game, and then I made 5 songs for that, and then he fell off the face of the earth and died.
wait, can you repeat? Say that again?
Gnomesky died.
Gnomesky died because of what?
No real reason. Natural causes.
Okay.
I'm just saying he wanted to make a game, and I wanted to make it with him, but then we never got around to it.
Oh. Got it.
The furthest we'd gotten to was a character model, and then, songs.
Do you know what I really want to do?
What?
Is get into a certain type of music, like a music. I feel like a lot of people will usually get into that. Like you like listening to music and you want to make this type of music. So I've wanted to learn piano before, but I realized I didn't want to purely because I don't like the sound of many pianos. Well, not that I don't like it, but that's not what I wanted to make. And I realized, because I bought a piano. I bought a keyboard. Sorry. And realized I didn't like the sound of it. It sounds awful. I like this. I wanted a synthesizer. A synth maybe? Whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
So-
like the bzzz.
Yeah, it's a more futuristic.
Those are, I don't know, those are used for a lot of things, but if it's a solo synth, then it would be more for creating like
Like
I don't want to
beats
say
and stuff. And, like,
stuffscapes, but like more atmospheric music. Or it
Yeah.
could be used for a lot of stuff, yeah.
I don't know.
but it's just the sound. The sound itself is.
If we were to make a game in any kind of way, what kind of start do you think it would be? What would be our first type of game?
I feel like
first type of
everybody
game?
says everybody wants to make a game if they play games.
Well,
but
yeah,
like,
but like we'd have like I'm just saying like
it's always a
thinking
thing,
about
yeah.
it, would we have to choose like a simple thing? Like would we make like a top-down, a platformer? Like what would be?
Yeah. You'd probably do one of those two. Those are very easy to do.
It'd be, yeah, for something easy and simple.
You probably never want to start off with 3D.
3D games look tough. Like every time I see like any tutorial on how to make like a game in Unity, it just looks like rocket science. And anyone who ever makes anything in Unity is a madman. My dog's going crazy. Like,
Your dog's just fucking popping off.
no, he's fucking popping off right now. My dog is going insane. Like, think about the people who made a Untitled Goose Game. like that game stylistically is really minimalistic in a way, and yet they got nominated for like an award at the Game Awards.
Well, that's because it's art.
Yeah, so like technically, if we were to make a good game, it wouldn't even have to be a good game.
You know what? That's the problem. A lot of people don't make just good game. You're making a game. Like sometimes you won't put in like buggy.
Caleb, you're cutting out so much.
What the fuck?
You were silent for like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
God damn it! Say something sooner.
Well, we're just waiting for it.
I can boost myself.
Like I don't know when you stop talking or if
if I just sounds like a pause.
Yeah, because it just sounds like you're pausing mid sentence.
Okay. What the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, you know people put effort.
Okay, I'll call on.
What the fuck?
Still happening.
I get what you're saying though, even though you've only said
effort into the coding aspect, the music aspect, the visual aspect. You know, people will be lazy.
Well, I mean,
and some people like to release things sooner than later.
Like, are you saying like, cause like some people use games as like a pure art form, which I think is fine half the time. It's its own thing, like it's its own genre. They probably will advertise it as such. They don't. Like Goose Game was just advertised as a funny little thing, really. It wasn't advertised as like a crazy ass video game that'll really put you in the
rock your fucking cocks off.
Yeah, it's not gonna rock your socks off, whatever you just said. But it looks nice, and sometimes that's all that matters. Like fucking Journey. Journey is a game where you jump and walk around. People love that game.
Yeah, but Journey's isn't Journey a visual fucking masterpiece?
Yes.
And musical.
And music, yeah. So it definitely has to it.
Did you guys ever play Abzu, their other game, the Underwater
Yes,
one?
yes I did.
I didn't finish it.
Oh, Abzu is just as fucking beautiful and is.
I forgot what happened. Were there robots in that one too?
I think there might have been.
I remember the robots from Journey, the big guys, just kind of like flying around. But in Abzu, I forget what it was. I just remember it being dark whenever things were bad.
Did you ever play The Witness?
I didn't. Is that a horror game?
It is no. It's a puzzle with great visuals.
Oh wait, that's the open world one, right?
Yeah. It's like a huge map that you go around and try and like they seem simplistic, but you know some of them require some actual big brain thinking.
The biggest brain. That's
the biggest brain.
I'm not good at those. Puzzle games are really hit and miss for me. I think my first puzzle game was probably Portal, and if not like any game on the Leapfrog, but I count those as learning games. But yeah, Portal was like the first. But like Portal disguises.
Oh.
Yeah.
Portal. Love that game. It is such a masterpiece that Valve created. And it's like original idea, great storyline.
Thank you.
Look, yeah, I was sorry. I was kind of dying through that sentence. No, I don't know if there are people who really think Portal is a bad game. Like,
I'm sure
it's just fun. It's like so
Portal.
You sure?
Yeah, like people who would sit there and say, I don't want to play this game, it's fucking boring. Like, I could see that.
You know what that makes them? Not big brained.
No, you could just not like puzzle games.
But that's what I was gonna say. Portal does a good job as disguising itself as anything but a puzzle game. Like,
and that's what I'm saying.
It's because of like.
Well, no, it's the whole. It doesn't really though, because the tagline was thinking with portals.
Yeah.
And, you know,
but then it turns
usually
into,
with
like,
games,
action,
you don't have to
think. It feels like a survival type experience, just using what you've learned.
I guess it's sort of both. It's a puzzle RPG, I guess.
It's disguised. I'm telling you. I want to draw right now. Oh, I keep forgetting. I brought my notebook, my sketchbook into work, and I left it there. And now I feel like when I go back to look at it, a bunch of people are gonna have like fucking drawn garbage in it. Thinking that it's like theirs. No, yeah, I'm afraid of going to my sketchbook that costs like $20 and looking inside of it and seeing all the pages ruined because someone drew some shitty fucking JoJo's art on it. Or like a dick.
I can't wait to watch the movie.
You cut out.
What the?
What movie?
I can't wait to watch a movie with you in it as a troll.
Are you referencing something?
Yeah, the movie.
Oh yeah, that movie.
It's something.
Onward.
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 Yeah, that guy looks like me. Isn't that weird?
It's
That
you.
is weird.
It's a little
But
Goblin
troll.
Ryan. If I could go down some skinny jeans and
At least you could cosplay as him easy.
yeah, but that's disgusting. I'm not cosplaying, but cosplaying.
Yeah, I was gonna say
as a
cosplaying or
Disney
cosplaying
character.
as him.
I don't know. Like, imagine the people who go around and fucking like cosplays the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Do you look at them and think they're cool?
It depends. It really does
Imagine
depend.
At Walmart. It's
Wait, no, nobody's just cosplaying.
Who cosplays?
Imagine you're walking through Walmart and you see Naruto.
Yeah, and you see like
Just
someone-
casually.
like the fucking the swordsman, just like cosplaying in a Walmart. That'd be awful.
Okay, how about what if you saw Gustavo?
From what?
Am I saying his name wrong? I feel like I'm thinking of the wrong person.
Gaston. It's
Gaston.
Gaston.
If I saw
Gustavo.
Gaston, I'd fucking.
Yeah, I don't know why I said Gustavo.
Gustavo.
Yeah, if you saw Gaston
Yeah,
at
but that's what it means.
at Walmart, how would
That
you?
could happen anywhere.
No. Is like he's straight up. Okay, why him though?
Why him? Because he's
Yeah, like
he's hilarious.
he's such a fucking badass. if he style saw him chucking raw eggs into his mouth, he's like, when I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs. Every morning I get large. And he goes as he chokes down every egg.
Okay, in any sense, if I came across a man in a Walmart eating raw eggs, I feel like it'd be fucking awesome regardless.
I would call the police if he's dressed
No.
as on raw
This
eggs.
is why you left us, Misha. Shame.
Yeah, I told.
Misha
Well, actually, I
produce
didn't say
aisle.
anything. I joined. I said hi, and I sat in silence. And Misha invited me to play Daisy. And then
To
Eddie
play
said-
Daisy.
And then Eddie said that he'd join, and then I left. And
Wait.
I said like probably like 2 words.
Ryan, something important is about to happen.
What? Oh
True.
shit! We're 2 minutes
Yeah.
away.
I don't have like a TV.
It's okay, Dom.
I'm
We'll
not
we'll-
watching it.
you
Hey,
get this
wait.
for you, Dom.
At 12 o'clock, I'll play the 5 Nights at Freddy's. Like,
Well,
6
here it goes. All right.
Play the ambient noise.
59, 58, 57. It's a bomb. It's a bomb. It's a bomb, New York.
don't scream.
These
it.
innocent people, they don't know.
Oh, are you talking about the
It's
ball?
Yeah, it's gonna detonate.
The
Stop
ball
it.
blocks, it's a nuke.
Oh God. Look at them. They all have their phones out.
Look, we have a lot of people in here.
No, yeah, it's nice. The fuck
There's
are
a lot of
those?
people.
You guys, the ball's dropping. Here we go.
Oh,
Put you down.
25,
I turned
24,
you down.
23, 22, 21,
Oh, wait.
20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Wow, that looks a lot closer. Hold up. 13, 12, 11, 10. No, it looks like it's already going to drop. 8, 7, 6. What the fuck? It's not even 4.
Let's
3,
fucking go.
2,
Let's
1.
just fucking go, bro.
Ah! Yeah, okay, that was lame. Alright, yeah, happy 2020, yeah, whatever. Post Malone, go kick. Oh my god, Post Malone's kissing all of the BTS members.
Post Malone fell off the ball.
Oh god,
was on
Post
top of
Malone.
the ball and it dropped.
Oh god. Does Ryan Seacrest come over and kiss that younger?
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that you guys were watching the
That'd be funny.
Grammys.
The is it Ryan? Hello?
I hear Post Malone. I hear BTS.
Happy
Live
New
at the
Year!
Grammys, the New Year ball.
Tell Ren to put on a shirt. Tell her what?
Happy New Year.
Tell her to put on a shirt.
No, she's drunk.
Oh.
It's my drunken.
Yeah. She fucking. She wants. Don't worry, you just hear.
She dies. She dies moment of impact of the floor.
Oh God.
Oh God.
All right. Well. Happy New Year.
Y'all can be in 2020 while I'm stuck in 2019. There's still people stuck in like 2010. I see some people enter my work and it's like Jesus. How does that happen? Have you guys witnessed that yet?
Witness what?
What?
People obviously not moving past a certain era of like.
Of course. When I see people in like, like those like fishnet gloves that like go up to like their elbow, and then they have like full Hot Topic merch. I'm like, God, can you at least move past like 2010?
Everyone watching
Can you please?
now, sitting there in their long knitted like fishnet gloves and like.
And then they have like 15 like bracelets on one like on their left
Yeah, like a scene
wrist
kid
and like
type
none
beat.
on their right. Exactly.
I just
But-
realized
but
there's
it's like-
jazz music ended.
Why am I calling?
It's like so overblown that it's like, oh God, it's actually 2010 now. Actually, before that.
Hold on, I gotta refine jazz music. We're sitting in silence and it's weird.
All right. Here, stream. I gotta call my
You gotta call your who?
My mom. my mom.
Your mom.
No one's in my house right now. Everyone left.
If I were to
Because they
call
all
my-
have-
Ah! Happy New Year! Ah!
God, shut
You look
up.
funny.
Child free. What?
God,
I like that hat.
Ryan,
If I
can we
were-
like kick him off the podcast?
Can we get this guy out of here?
Like,
What was the idea?
I didn't want to say it in
Nothing.
front of him, but like,
I'm pretty
Love
sure
you.
he's the guy in the
I really don't
Hope
think
you have a
oh God.
year.
And
Yes,
you
It's Caleb.
The guy in the door.
tell
I turned around and forgot about him. Wait, you never image searched that. Who is he?
What do you mean?
Did you find out who he was?
Yeah, it's Caleb. Look back.
Happy
See?
New Year.
No, I mean,
Look.
Okay.
I mean,
Happy New Year.
No, he's right there. Look at him. It's just Caleb.
Ryan,
What?
who
Me?
the fuck?
Where-
Oh
where am I?
God.
Yo, it's me.
Wait.
It's just Caleb.
That was
It
me.
was Caleb the whole time.
Oh my God! Wait, guys, look. Wait, guys. I'm coming out of the closet.
Yeah, too bad.
Wow.
that'll
Get
never
it?
happen.
Do it
Get it?
again.
Wait, that was.
Get it because you're
Do it
gay.
again.
It's funny because you're gay. Oh God, it's
I just-
gone.
Oh God! Where did he go? Oh my God! No, you. Ah!
Oh. God, finally.
All right. Well, I think that concludes the stream. How far in are we? I thought that this thing just said 20 minutes. I'm like, you're capping.
You're capping to me
Yeah,
straight up.
we've hit the hour long. I think we should end it here. We had a lot of people join. Some man joined and wrote "All Jews must die" or "Death to all Jews" and drew a swastika on the wall a while ago. It's not there now. It's gone
Yeah.
now.
I did see the
We had the,
remains.
We had the first ban of the stream.
I think we had 2 bands, didn't we?
First two.
Yeah, Caleb
ever,
banned.
First
the
time.
first.
I'm gonna ban Caleb. Hold on. I'm gonna ban him.
He's here. He's running
No, I
around.
think he's muted. I'm gonna ban him.
No, he left the call.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna
he
fucking ban him.
screamed and then left.
I'm gonna ban him. How long should I ban him
Outta here.
for? Reason. You stink. I just banned Caleb.
And he's out of here.
He's gone.
Oh,
Alright, and with that we end
What
the
the
stream.
fuck? I got banned because I stink.
With that we end the stream. Good
Yeah.
night everyone. Happy New Year.
I got
good
banned
night,
'cause I
everyone.
stink.
Happy New
Yeah.
Year.
Yeah.